We started working with Pearl TV, a consortium of 9 local broadcast companies, all in the affiliate space, not owned and operated, for the broadcast networks. And the opportunity and challenge for them as they move into next generation TV, which really this conference has really been all about, it has been how to manage how to manage the opportunities as things move in more audience-based targeting, audience-based television advertising. And because of where they sit, they're not having access to set-top box data, and so they're sitting wondering, how do we prosper in this new environment as this audience-based targeting becomes more prevalent?
So when you think about what they're up against, right? Because there's certain challenges that they obviously have, to your point, not having set-top box data. How are they filling those gaps in to be able to get into the space?
Yeah. So we've approached it from the point of view that having data of any kind, viewing data, but any information about the local markets that they serve is of value, and that they have an opportunity to sort of pull that information together and really tell a local story. So that's step one. Step two is how to get access to the data. And there are some opportunities with operators that are going to be licensing data, making it available, TiVo even on a free basis, is one approach. And also with the work that's being done with automatic content recognition with the OEMs. So for example, Vizio has a cognitive in their software. It's nearing 10 million sets, smart TVs around the country, which offers a pretty good view into what the population looks like. And so that's one area, a source of data that's being explored.
So when you look at that data, what's the decisioning that happens at the local level? I mean, it's still a local sales force for these guys, right? Exactly. So what's the decisions that they have to make to be able to actually activate that data as opposed to just having it?
Sure. Well, currently the only data they really have is based on Nielsen, which is just the basic demos, which is really doesn't tell a very robust story. And in the smaller markets, and many of the Pearl stations are not in the top 25, they're relying on diary still. So that is a kind of a blunt instrument, especially compared to what marketers are finding in the digital world and progressively in addressable TV world. So once that data is assembled, then there's the opportunity to sell with it to auto dealers and other local businesses.
Got it. So I think last question, when you look into 2016, like let's stay in the local markets, what are you most bullish on that's going to really kind of raise all boats?
Yeah, I think that in 2016 the local broadcasters really can start to come to buyers with a more robust story. These data points that we're talking about will fill that in, and also just doing a better job of talking about what's unique and different about their local areas. And as the trends of local is emerging, this puts them in a strong position because marketers really want to drill down and get into understanding what's going on in local communities.